The crowds packed both sides of the street in celebration of Liberation Day. But the scene suddenly changed when a large portion of a tree collapsed onto unsuspecting onlookers. This picture was taken right after the tree limb fell. Police say around 1:30 p.m. yesterday, the call went out that 3 people were injured, one of them a 54-year-old woman of Santa Rita. She was taken to the Naval Hospital where she later died. Today we talked to the Director of Public Works about this tree that was an obvious hazard.
Normally, because of the power lines that are within the vicinity, GPA actually has a crew that goes out and trims the trees to make sure that that their lines are safe and are not within the tree limbs.
This is the termite-infested tree in question. It is on private property. As you can see, is hung over the street, which makes it a public works concern. But it also sits very close to the power lines, which is a problem for the Guam Power Authority. And anytime you cut or trim a tree, you have to talk to the Department of Agriculture. As we try to figure out who is responsible for this tree, Guam mourns the loss from this Liberation Day tragedy.
I'm sure that as the dust settles, somebody or many people will want to sit down and say, okay, let's take a look at what happened. Let's take a look at what kind of impact it has on our roads and what we can do to mitigate and to ensure it doesn't happen ever again.
Gogui, who headed the Liberation Day parade, said that safety is paramount, whether it is at a parade or walking down the street. If you see any trees that may have termite problems or look potentially dangerous, call the Department of Public Works. For Guam Newswatch, I'm Baldo Besic.